It's hugely important that if you have a dream, that you have to dedicate your life to it, and every hour of every day has to be dedicated to. Welcome, you now tune into Let's Talk About It, Coach's Edition, and we got a lot of guests on this edition. Before we get into it, we're gonna introduce everybody, and we're waiting on Triple B. He said he got some technical issues, so we got Coach Mike. Raise your hand, Coach. He's
What up? What
hailing
up?
all the
Good
way
morning.
from Georgia, sitting in the car right now, tuned in, locked to the job. Then we got Coach Kendall Gibson. We got Coach Briscoe, right?
Rashad, yeah.
Rashad, sorry about it. And then we got OG, Triple OG. You okay over there, Triple OG? Yes?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? We still going to wait on Triple B, but college football, man, that is going to be the topic after we get into Southwest Florida Jags. Man, last night, I didn't think what happened to Clemson was going to happen, but it happened. And Coach Gibson, we were talking in the behind the scenes, and you were saying that. Go ahead and give it to him.
I was saying, you know, Dabo kind of gave the guys fuel, man. You know, when Satan can come into these big games, you know, he's just worried about getting his players focused. But you know, and with these kids, you say anything, you know, anything crazy, they take that fuel and run with it. So I think he gave them extra ammo that they probably didn't need to put on their backs. But yeah, man, Dabo should have kept quiet on that one.
Right. And, you know, also, you know, they had a little more fuel from last year, because if you look at the game from last year, Clemson should not have won the game last year. You know, Justin Fields just threw that last minute interception, but they should have not have won the game last year. Ohio State should have been playing LSU last year.
Yeah. OG, what's your take here? Because you look like you itching.
No, I mean, honestly, like I said before, you know, I'm the last one that's going to support Ohio State at all. But I used to, you know, I used to have a lot of love for Dabo, and you know, he used, you know, being humble and bringing Clemson back to where you know, he took that program and brought it somewhere it's supposed to be. But the way he's conducted himself, as far as the things he said, you know. I don't know. It had me supporting Ohio State last night. I can understand why things worked out the way it did. I feel like he got served humble pie, and he needed that humble pie.
Exactly.
I didn't have a problem with it.
Right.
Definitely. Now, you know, right now we have two coaches online right now, Coach Gibson and Coach Rashid. You guys started an organization, Southwest Florida Jags, but not only do you guys have an organization, semi-pro, you guys also coach high school football here. So I'm gonna start with you first, Coach Gibson, and then tell us your brief mission statement on the reason why you guys are doing what you're doing. Promote your program a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Let us know where we can find you, all that good stuff, and then Coach will let you talk out there.
So my biggest thing, and there's my personal reasons for starting the organization. I feel like obviously the obvious reason is talent in the area, and you want to help the guys out. You know, give them extra film and get them out of here, keep them out of trouble. But my biggest thing with starting this program is, you know, everybody don't go to college. Everybody don't go to school. Guys just don't. School's not for everybody. So, you know, and then imagine being in a system where you're in school 12 years and you just, like, after you get done graduated, like, you don't have a plan. And then I feel like the system just throws you out and it's like, figure it out. And my whole thing with this is, you know, we want to help the kids in that, you know, kind of in that age bracket where, you know, where they don't know what to do after school. And, you know, if you go back and you do your research and stats like me and Coach Briscoe have done, you know, a lot of people get in trouble around that age from, you know, 18 to 24. They have no idea. And they get in trouble when they kind of steer the wrong way. It's not, and sometimes it's not their fault. They just you know, you always had a team, or you always had teachers, you always had people pushing you, or, you know, you can, you know, or you can go to these guys and then they just throw you there, and, you know, and you just don't have nothing to, you know, fall back on, and you know, you don't have the coaches on you anymore, and you kind of go a bad way sometimes. So that was my thought process behind it, helping the kids in the area, helping the guys, and just give them hope. You know, don't just, you know, we can help them transition into the world. You know, just being mentors and coaches, and, you know, even like, you know, you can ask some of the guys on the teams now. You know, they all like we always say, it's more than football. So a lot of our conversations go beyond that. Like we don't talk about football all the time, but, you know, if they have questions about, hey, what should I do here? What should I do there? You know, it's guys that's been there, that's been to college, and that's been in this real world, that's worked multiple jobs, that can give them that advice. And I just feel like that's needed in this society and this generation, man. It's like you just throw the kids out after high school, because everybody don't go to college. Everybody don't have it figured out. And that was just my thought process behind it. Well,
Okay. All right, that's nice. So now you guys start February. When's the
February
first
6th.
game?
February
Is it a
6th, yes,
home
sir.
game?
Yes, sir.
Home game. Okay, nice. So, Coach Bronson, I'm gonna let you go ahead and get in with your take. Reason why you joined forces with Coach Gibson. You know what I'm saying, to get this program started.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Hold on, Coach. Got it. Yeah, Coach, my bad.
No, you're good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, honestly, cutting straight to the point for me, and Kendall and I have talked about this a lot. Him and I are blessed. You know, him and I had an opportunity that a lot of guys didn't have, an opportunity to go play, obviously, Pop Warner football, have the opportunity to play in college, have the opportunity to play minor league ourselves, and then have an opportunity to play pro arena ball. But the way that you build your community, to me, in my mind, in my eyes, the way you build your community isn't by one person making it out. It's by that person that does make it out, or the person that does make those opportunities become a reality in their life, then turning around and giving the same opportunity back to the guys that are still in the area. So that's a big thing for me. Like I said, obviously we were blessed by having the ability to go on and play at these different levels that some guys never had the opportunity to get to. So what can we do to try to open these doors for guys? What can we do to show the guys that, hey, there is hope, there is opportunity outside of the city that we live in to go and accomplish something big time and something major? Just kind of give people something to look forward to. A lot of times people feel stuck. They don't feel as though, like Kendall said, Coach Gibson said, where do I go from here? What opportunities kind of lie out there for me to take advantage of? So I just wanted it to be our responsibility to show guys that there is a bigger picture out there. There is something that you can work forward to. There is something that you can look forward to, and just kind of give guys that opportunity.
Oh, that's great. Now, one of the things that you guys didn't mention was that you guys also coach high school football here. So that's a lot of football fellas. Like, you guys literally come from high school, then transition right back into going back into football. Then as soon as y'all get down with y'all football, if we got spring, y'all got to go to spring football. So, you know what I'm saying? You guys got a life full of football. How are y'all significant others dealing with this, G?
It's one of the things that when you sign up for it, it's tough. But luckily they've been supportive through the years. The things that him and I have been involved with, the travel is very demanding, but they've been supportive of that. Sometimes realizing that we get stressed out from a game or from a practice, and hey, sometimes we need a moment to ourselves. It doesn't mean that we don't care about you. We just need a moment to kind of collect our thoughts, and they're very, very, very supportive of that, and that goes a long way, because obviously, like as you said, it's a lot of back and forth, and it's almost year round. So sometimes you need a specific level of support and someone that understands how to give you that support, to kind of keep you level headed too.
Definitely.
And I'll probably piggyback off that. Significant others got to be very supportive, but always when I explain like why I love football so much, I always say it's very therapeutic for me. So being around it, I function best when I'm around football. But coach, being high school football is very demanding. 5 days a week, maybe then you got film sessions on Saturday. So football, high school football for those 10 weeks is very tough. But what help us get over it, with the semi-pro, it's 1 day a week. So like you know, we've been with different programs, and you know, a lot of programs like to practice Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the attendance is not always the best when you do it that day, because you have a group of guys coming Tuesday that you might not have Thursday. So we was with an organization that did it 1 day a week, and you know, you required it that 1 day a week, and you know, you get a bunch of guys there and you practice for like 3-4 hours that night. But you know, so high school football is, you know, 5 days a week practicing, but semi-pro is 1 day a week. Then you have the game, so it's not as crazy as high school. Because I feel like if it was 5 days for high school and 5 days for semi-pro, I probably couldn't do it.
Yeah, she wouldn't like
it. But just because it's 1 day for the semi-pro, for the minor league, and then the game, and then all our travel with in the league that we're in this year, all our travel kind of like in the Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. So we have technically 6 home games this. Well, we have 6 home games, but technically 7 because it's another team in the area that we play, so we don't have to travel. Then the other 3 games that we play is in the Fort Lauderdale, Miami area, so it's an hour and a half. And then so it's not bad at all.
And then, you know what I'm saying, y'all win. If y'all go down there, y'all got to take them ladies out. You know what I'm saying, hang out a little bit. You know what I'm saying. Before y'all
that too. And another thing that helps me out in my situation is she's a part of the organization with me. So I'm putting in work and she's putting in work. So it's like, that's how you do it, coach. You gotta make them. You gotta give them a job. So
yeah, folks. So now, so we got, you know.
I don't know.
Hold on, OG. We got my dog OG back in the building. Glad to have him back. And we got Triple B on the bottom. He had a couple technical difficulties. Happy New Year's, because I guess he was out hanging and banging last night. But we're gonna welcome him back. OG, go ahead and drop that.
I didn't even know I was out of here, but I thought I was here the whole time. But anyway, talking about being, being supporting, you know, the women behind the scenes and everything else. And I was gonna say, I don't know if I have the quote right, but you know, show me a successful man, I'll show you a strong woman that stands behind them, or a support system. So at the end of the day, you know, it's not, you know, what we do or what you guys do is everything, but the support system that goes behind the scenes that people don't see is needs to be commended.
Definitely. And then Coach Mike, I see you up there because right now you on a family trip and you sitting in the car right now on the side of the road trying to get reception. I important family with you. You already know. If you'd have stayed here talking about something, I'm going, hey, listen, I got to do my TV show, woman. I ain't going nowhere. Dead. No possum and raccoon for you this month.
Hey, man, I'd have been sleeping on top of the roof, man. So I had to come do it, you know. I had to come. Yeah, but family is very important, man. My wife been down with me for the past 10 years, and I've worked in Southwest Florida, took a job in Georgia, came back to Southwest Florida, and she was like, baby, whatever you need to do, you know, to accomplish your dream, because she understands my purpose, you know. So family is very important, man. And to you guys, man, coaches, man, I tip my hat to you guys, man. You're right. That's a lot of football. But I do have a question for you guys. How long did it take you all to put your program together? Was it like, you know, you started last year, or was it the past couple years? You know?
Kendall and I actually started talking about this, I think, a year or two ago. And we brought up the idea. It wasn't the right time, but we brought up because we still had ambitions to play. But the idea of starting our own organization came a while ago. And then there was a lot of stuff that we did in the background as far as what did we want it to look like? How did we want the team to kind of function? We kind of did a bunch of those little things in the beginning. I think we launched the team, I want to say back around May, is when we finally said, okay, we're going to go through with this. But the conversations and the talks and the thoughts about transitioning to that next phase, especially when we started coaching at high school, and then just being on the opposite side of it, those conversations started a while ago. It might have seemed like the team has only been around for 2 or 3 months, but the conversations and the planning and stuff that went into it has been at least the physical part of what we've been doing. It's been almost a year.
Wow. Nice.
Definitely. Now, so you guys have a game coming up. You know, what kind of support are you guys looking from, you know what I'm saying, from the community? Because I was talking to you earlier, Coach Gibson, and you said you guys have a lot of sponsors and stuff. Where can they come if they see your dream, passion, vision, where can they go sponsor you guys at? You know what I'm saying? Where can we follow the highlights, stats, you know what I'm saying? Find out who's all involved with this program, the players and stuff like that.
Well, I'll let Coach Briscoe speak on that. He real good at all that stuff, and he organized the websites and stuff like that. So I'll let him talk about it.
Yeah, okay. On our website, S.W.F.L Jags.com, we're going to have that's where all of our information is going to be for our games. Obviously, on social media, our Facebook page is a big piece for where we're going to post a lot of stuff, pictures, videos, highlights, game scores. But again, our games are going to be at Billy Bowlegs Park. February 6th is going to be our home game that kicks off our season. That's a Saturday. But then as far as, people that want to get involved, other organizations that may want to support or partner with us, they can go right to our website, SWFLJags.com, and connect with us there. We'll be able to post our roster. We'll be able to post stats and everything that you want to be able to find out about the team, just so you can stay involved. Even if you don't live in the area and you just want to track us and see what's going on, it will be on our website at SWFLJags.com.
Big dream, big dream.